Hello to whoever is watching. I hope you're having a nice day. As the title says, I have a theory about how the beast cookies became the ones we know today, and how it connects to legendary costumes. We know that in the game, every beast and ancient pair has their own legendary costume. These costumes show us what things would look like if they gave up. And what if all these are from the same but different universe? Like, not from the universe we know, but all are together from one different universe. Maybe you've noticed this about the costumes, that every ancient has their soul gem with them, except Truthless Recluse. His name's hard to say. And I don't know if White Lily Cookie's costume will be canon, but still, I'll kind of explain it too. And if we look closely to these legendary costumes, we can see that some beasts are same. Like how Eternal Sugar Cookie is still chasing her happiness. Burning Spice Cookie is still called Destroyer. Mystic Floor Cookie still has the same beliefs. So in this way, their goals did not change, but actually they kinda achieved them. Eternal Sugar Cookie has Hollowberry Cookie with her now. Burning Spice Cookie can fight with Golden Cheese Cookie for forever. And Mystic Flower Cookie made Dark Cacao Cookie apathetic like herself. Maybe these three cookies' destinies haven't changed much, but for Shadow Milk Cookie and Silent Salt Cookie, their destiny have definitely changed here. Because in this universe, Font of Knowledge did not become Shadow Milk Cookie. He became Sage of Truth. And from looking at the, not yet official costume of Silent Salt Cookie, we can see that he's not that dark warrior, but a traveler. So, if these two never became beasts, that means they never lost their soul gems. And it would mean that in this universe, Pure Vanilla and White Lily Cookie never got their soul gems. And I believe that this change has to do something with the relationship between Silent Salt and Shadow Milk, or whatever was their name back then. So this is how I think the story went. Back then, Font of Knowledge was the unfiltered truth, so he said whatever he saw the truth is. Like saying to Herald of Change that this is all meaningless, like every cookie will die, new ones will come, they'll die too, and new ones will come again. It's all the same. Like, for Font of Knowledge, this is the truth, but this slowly corrupted Herald of Change. Or saying that you can't make others happy if you're unhappy yourself to Sugar of Happiness. So, after such harsh truth, everyone started avoiding Font of Knowledge, like his truth hurt everyone. And this is why Font of Knowledge started telling lies to be more likable. And I believe that this is where this universe took its turn of change, by a decision Font of Knowledge had to make. In this universe too, Mystic Flower Cookie became apathetic, Eternal Sugar Cookie started chasing her own happiness, and Burning Spice Cookie started destroying everything. So, after seeing how others are doing, Silent Salt could come to Font of Knowledge to seek wisdom, to ask what to do. Like, other saviors are becoming beasts now. Should they go to witches and ask them for help? And here the hurting truth is that no, witches wouldn't save them, instead lock them away. But maybe Font of Knowledge said a lie and said, yes, of course the witches would help us. And with this little lie, or big lie, Silent Salt Cookie went to witches. But witches, seeing that the cookies they made have failed them, decided to lock them away and make new ones. So of course Silent Salt Cookie wouldn't like that. As in the Silent Salt Cookie countdown, when we choose you were never apart, it says ... like forgiven thoughts of Silent Salt Cookie pre-corruption. So I believe that Silent Salt Cookie never could have accepted leaving his friends alone. And I believe that this is where Elder Fairy Cookie enters our story. Between beasts and ancients, we see many opposites and also similarities, like how they were all rulers, but they chose different paths, such as Hollowberry chose to make others happy and be happy with their happiness, while Eternal Sugar Cookie chose to make herself happy and like wait for others to be happy with her happiness. Hope that you get it. White Lily Cookie and Silent Salt Cookie also has such similarities, and being created by them, Elder Fairy Cookie and Dark Enchantress Cookie also have opposites and similarities. Dark Enchantress was created by accident when White Lily Cookie fell into the dough, and Dark Enchantress was clearly evil and started a war. And I believe that when Silent Salt Cookie went against witches, Elder Fairy Cookie was created using silent salt, like how White Lily was base for Dark Enchantress. I believe that silent salt was base for Elder Cookie, was created to hold down the beasts and end this war. At the countdown for Silent Salt Cookie on the day 4, the story talks about past scars and etc. I believe that Silent Salt Cookie sees himself guilty for making his fellow cookies fail, because Elder Fairy Cookie was created based off of him and locked them all away. Not only himself, but he sees Shadow Milk guilty too. Like, obviously, he said that lie. He led him to the witches. And that's why I believe that when we see at the video of Silent Salt Cookie, we see knives next to each beast. We see how many knives there are around Shadow Milk Cookie because he hates them so much. So let's return to the costumes part where I said about at first. I believe that in this universe, when Font of Knowledge had to answer, he didn't lie and said the truth again and said that their fellow cookies aren't doing their duty anymore, like they have to be taken down, said the bitter truth. And with this, Silent Salt Cookie did not go against the witches. Instead, helped them, as we see in the costume of Silent Salt Cookie. Like, I don't know if this will be canon or not, but based on what we have now, he doesn't wear black, but he wears white, like Elder Fairy Cookie. Maybe in this universe, he did work with witches, and he himself take down the 3 beasts. And Shadow Milk Cookie was never here because Font of Knowledge became Sage of Truth after that. So in this universe, Silent Soul Cookie and Font of Knowledge did not lose their soul gems, instead became new cookies. Font of Knowledge became Sage of Truth, while Silent Soul Cookie maybe still feels guilty about betraying his friends, so is now wandering around alone in this world. But still, it's all just a theory. A Cookie Run Kingdom theory. If anyone's watching, thank you for watching. Have a nice day.